Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the 5th online qualifier. Benson joined by Walsh. We're jumping into game number 3 now of Evil Geniuses versus Renegade. This is a pretty important game, partly because if EG win, they progress through to the semi-final, where they will play none other than CLG. All the
I
points...
think I can speak for everyone in the chat that yes, we would love to see that matchup.
I want to see it so much. It doesn't matter. Points are irrelevant at this time. The top 15 seeds, they're locked in. It's now about the storyline. Everyone, I imagine, wants to watch EG versus CLG. That one would be an absolute cracker. But it has to wait, of course. With EG and Renegades tied at 1-1, we'll have to wait and see if EG can get past this Renegade squad. Now, you were watching game number 2. Walsh, break down what we missed so far in that series.
I was fast forwarding through it while we were waiting for this next match to get started, and just seemed like both these teams being sneaky. So one thing to keep in mind is, yes, we really want to see this EG versus CLG matchup, but keep in mind at the same point, we had commonly leave this Renegades lineup in order to join up EG. So there's also like these kind of bad blood, or not bad blood, but there's like these team stories everywhere. Everyone is affected by this hurricane, this all these team changes that are going on right now. So
we should call it Hurricane, like lethal. that should be its official name. It's all his
he would embrace it. He would say, "Yes, of course they're at that hurricane."
Hurricane TJ. Why not?
But yeah, just there's so many team changes. What I like to usually highlight is that when a team change like this happens, generally the one who is so, for example, in a case like commonly going against his former teammates here. Commonly should be able to tell EG more so how the Renegades play, because he's played with them for longer and knows kind of like, all right, as a team on Fathom, we always focused railgun before it came up, or we always ran flag a specific route. So this should play in EG's favor, just going by that hypothesis that I just said.
Yeah, I like that
at the end
hypothesis.
of the day, there's no guarantees, so.
That's true, but so far your hypothesis is correct. EG 1-0 up. They have the second flag just outside their base. It's starting to tick, though, for that automatic re. We'll see if anyone is going to be able to touch it. No one from EG going for it just yet. Looks as they're just trying to slay it out.
They have so much time, so they're not going to force this right away, especially with Snipedown having camo. He can get this touch and then possibly finish this off. And what a great play by Stellar, stopping that cap. That was huge. That was he traded his life, realizing there was a good chance he was gonna die there, but he knew he had enough time. And what an awesome jump by Snipe down there. I didn't know that that ledge right under bridge there in that case. So
I'm impressed. That was a really big return.
Yeah, Stellar just came up so clutch in that situation. That was, I was almost sure, gonna be a 2-0 lead for EG, but they're right back in this game. It's only a one-cap game.
While Spartan has railgun, not able to connect with anything just yet. As of course, as it stands, Renegades trailing just one flag. And it seems as if Spartan is going to try and pull this one away. Now, has he got the support in from his team? His flag has been counterpulled as well. That's the other side of the map, but that one slowly starting to return itself. Spartan goes up top. Can he get this one over to Ninja? Ninja will fall. The flag is so weak. Railgun comes in clutch. Picks up commonly now. Can the flag get returned? That's going to be the question. A big win from Lunchbox. Able to keep the flag alive, and Spartan has to drop that flag. He has Railgun. He's in such a good position to maybe try and force that return, but sadly decides just to backtrack. He needs to cover this flag and keep this flag alive. Just touches it, drops it immediately. Railgun at his hand, but for now, got ourselves a stalemate.
Spartan was going huge there. I like the fact that he pulled that counter cap to basically turn into a stalemate situation instead of trying to go for all or nothing. However, in the end, I don't know if I like him run the flag all the way back to his base. I think he would have been much better off tossing the flag towards his yard and staying towards top center. He could have pinched towards Treehouse from 2 different angles and possibly stopped EG from getting the flag all the way back to their base.
You have Roy with one flag, and who is going to have the other one? It's going to be Stella controlling Evil Genius's flag right now. So, as we said, it is a stalemate. Stella putting some good shots on Snipedown, decides to just back away. Looking at the screen, you can see the outline of those players. It seems as if it is Renegades who have the better control of the map, more of a chance of maybe go for a return, but here comes Lunchbox, just blitzing straight through the middle of the map. He may actually try and catch Stella off guard, but Spartan says, nah, not today, my friend. Has Railgun and able to pick up 2, so now you're going to see that Renegade's aggression try and come in and get that return.
Yes, and Spartan doing a really good job. He was being patient, kind of crouch walking for a second, but just using time on his side, realizing as long as he stays alive, keeps this railgun camo, and gets that huge kill on Roy. That is 3 members down, 2 members down for EG, and Spartan's getting the recov. This is going to be a tie game.
Yep, all tied up, 1-1. Ninja just made such a sneaky play as well. Teammate called out someone one-shot, and Ninja snuck past someone to pick up the one-shot kill, turn around and manage to get some damage down as well before falling, helping his team get that return. So game now tied 1 flag apiece, 6 minute 47. Of course, this is game 3 if you're just tuning in between Evil Geniuses and Renegades, and the best of 5 winner plays CLG in today's semi-final. And I'm sure a lot of people out there would love to see that EG versus CLG matchup after all that roster mania that occurred over this past week. We'll have to wait and see though, because Renegades right now definitely putting up a good fight, Walsh.
Yeah, this is anyone's game at this point. I would have considered it over had EG got that quick 2-0 lead at the beginning, but we got to highlight that play of the game so far where Stellar did a great sacrifice, went to the front yard, got the recov, and brought it to a near even game. And now we see Renegades full force getting this next flagpole. Commonly, actually, for EG was about to pull a flag. Sorry, I had it mixed up. It's a little tough for us as casters too, because I see Commonly grab a flag. I'm like, Renegades is pulling the flag. Oh wait, no, Commonly is now on EG.
Still gonna get used to all those new teams. That's for sure. But both flags back pretty much in their base. The Renegade flag is off, but there you go, does get returned. Camo goes to Commonly. Can he use it? No, he can't. That one's going to be burnt. Ninja drops down with Railgun and shuts him down. Over the Lunchbox up top, he cleans up Stella. Looking to try and find a second. Just drops that grenade at his feet. Victory, his back is going to fall. That's going to be a double for Lunchbox. Does wait for his shields to regen though, and props to Lunchbox, causing some issues now for the guys over at Renegades. Can he try and convert this though into a flagpole? Looks as if not. Backtracks here just to make sure they have map control.
Yeah, that's an interesting play. I rarely see a lot of players, once they've kind of made progress across the map, especially on a game type like CTF, be disciplined enough to backstep, take a few steps back and realize, all right, well, I'm too far out on my own. I need to backtrack, maybe get towards top center. So I don't even know if that was the correct play in Lunchbox's case, because you almost can never argue with having that flanker across the map. You force the team, you force the opposing team to have to decide how many members they're going to send back to deal with you. Right. Because if they only send one, you might be able to get that trade kill, or might be able to get that kill in that one-on-one situation and run a counter cap. Or vice versa, where if they send 2 main members back for you, your teammates can get off the spawn trap because they have like a 3-on-2 situation.
Looking at Rory's perspective now, as he playing ring around the rosy over at Red Cylinder, you're able to pick up 1. That was Ninja. Looks for the second. It's going to be Stella. That's going to be the double kill. As he now pushes up towards top mid. Railgun's up in 14 seconds. Unfortunately, though, Spartan able to rain down those grenades. The flag has been touched, but unfortunately, Lunchbox immediately fell. Sniped who was going for it. He drops as well. Roy immediately now off spawn has to play the defensive game. Ninja pushing in towards that EG flag. Roy picks up 1. Looking to see if he can find anyone else. Doesn't look as if the pressure is going to be there though, but time ticking. It's almost getting to that point where you feel if the game continues at this pace, Walsh, potentially the next flag could be the winner.
Oh, absolutely. One thing to keep to point out is watch how sneaky EG plays as a team when they're on the defensive. They aren't making too many moves out. They're just kind of crouch walking around their base, waiting to see if they can spot a Renegade member, and then trying to get that pick before they push out of their base. They allow so many opportunities for Renegades to actually make a mistake. And that's 3 members down of Renegade. B, whom is Stellar, the only one alive. We're going to see if EG can take advantage of this and possibly push in.
Rory is definitely heating up his shot on point right now, and as I look at the scoreboard, he has 21 kills in this CTF game as he throws out that grenade, just staying alive, doing a good job, being a bit of a distraction. Every time someone from Renegades finds him, Roy able to just dip out and evade the gunfight pretty nicely. Sees Victory's back, puts some shots down. Can he pick up the kill? Yes, he can. Clean headshot from him. Just trying to bait out as well to see if he can find anyone. Now this could be the moment for Roy. Springs into action, has to shut down Ninja though, not gonna happen. Commonly was in a position to trade, but EG needs to be careful. That flag has been touched. Not gone too far off that base though, and they are in a position to defend that if need be. And you see immediately Roy just track back.
And I'm a little confused about this play from Stellar. Stellar was in a position to run the flag. He was in a great spot to realized that no one was spawning at elbow. He had the spawns over at silo, and now he goes and backtracks trying to kill Roy and run the flag, but he could have done this 10-15 seconds earlier. And now they're in no position to get this flag run because it seems like Ninja must have fallen off the map at some point. And I guess Stellar's still going to go with it. Stellar gets the 1v1 kill against Roy, runs it towards Treehouse, and is taken down by his twin brother Lunchbox.
And you see immediately the return comes in. Not wasting any time about that. Minute 57 before this game goes to OT. Of course, if it stays like this, all tied up, Ninja was able to pick up 2. Now over to Stella. He makes his way up top. We'll see. Could potentially run into Lunchbox, but turns around. Roy with Railgun to just shut down Victory's back. 2 players fall. EG now being so aggressive. You see them starting to push towards that flag. Roy picks up another one. There goes Snipe down, getting the nade on Spartan. Can Lunchbox run this flag? You see Roy desperately trying to support it. Commonly,
he's already assuming the flag run is coming. So what Roy was doing, he was instantly looking towards his garage and looking towards Silo for spawn kills. So he knows Treehouse side is clear, and now Roy is just trying to defend any members from Renegades getting over towards this flagpole.
Commonly needs to go big. There's the first kill on Stella. Ninja's going to be pushing in. Can he find the double? No, he can't. He does fall. We could see an immediate counter cap come in. Lunchbox is able to pick up 1. The flag has been pulled. Now the question, where is Victory going to go with it? Has he got the support as well? Time is ticking. 60 seconds left. Roy with a clutch double kill, though. That flag looks good to be returned.
That was so huge. Had Roy not picked that off there, you could guarantee that that flag was going to be tossed over toward Jard or already out in Silo. There was no member of EG that could have gotten that finish, and Roy was the one to clutch it up for his squad.
Meanwhile, Victory's back up top, does shut down Roy. They have enough time for maybe 1 minimum. I don't even think they have to. I think it just is 1 structured push as a team. They need to slay out.
This is their last attempt. Every kill that EG gets right here, especially a double kill from Lunchbox, almost ensures their win right here.
Can Lunchbox find another? Yes, he can. Shuts down Victory, and I don't think anyone is in a position to touch that flag. Ninja, meanwhile, he's going to get beat down. Stella's going to fall, and I think Evil Geniuses have done just enough to secure themselves a spot in today's semi-final, where they will be going up against CLG, the match so many people wanted to watch. They are going to get to watch today in the 5th online qualifier. Of course, point-wise, it's not too crazy. However, it is worth mentioning this match between CLG and Evil Geniuses will decide 2nd place. As it stands coming into today, CLG had 43,440 points. Evil Geniuses 41,245. So the winner will steal away 2nd place, or if CLG win, will secure 2nd place. But more importantly, it's all about the roster mania. It's all about the trading. Who won the trade? We're going to find out. And before we get there, Walsh, I'm going to ask you for a prediction. Who won the trade, CLG or EG? Who's winning this next game?
Ooh, this one is so tough. It's really difficult for me because I look at EG as this, they're the top squad that has to be taken down until proven otherwise. But at the same time, I also said that whomever initiates the trade in most cases is the more successful squad. So I'm better friends with the EG squad, but at the same time, I'm going to give it to CLG right here. I think CLG had the upgrade, and we're going to have to see if they can take them down this next match.
Okay, I'm excited. For now, we're going to go to commercial break. When we return, though, semi-final time.